Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
China News Network praised Xiao Zhan as a person with 1,000 faces. It is highly suitable for ancient costumes, and Xiao Zhan's acting skills are excellent. Recently, young actor Xiao Zhan has been highly recognized by many media. Especially with the release of Xiao Zhan's new poster of the Legend of Tibetan Sea, everyone is once again impressed by Xiao Zhan. Especially China News Network directly shared Xiao Zhan's role as Jiugongge, praising Xiao Zhan in his words. He has 1,000 faces, and his compatibility with ancient costumes is very high. He is an excellent and capable actor. It is worth mentioning that Xiao Zhan himself is a capable actor with superb acting skills and can handle various types of roles. This is no exaggeration. It is reported that China News Network has also been successfully fanned by Xiao Zhan, and directly shared Xiao Zhan's character Jiugongge, praising Xiao Zhan's high compatibility with ancient costumes, and Xiao Zhan can be perfect in various types of roles. Driving, every move, every word and every action reveals acting skills. It can be said that one person has thousands of faces, and this is not an exaggeration. For Xiao Zhan has brought many classic characters to the audience. Wei Wuxin, Tang San, Gu Yai, etc., plus Guo Jing next, will all become classic characters. Judging from the fans' response, everyone was shocked by Xiao Zhan's strength when they saw such a scene. Facts have proved that everyone's long-term choice and support for Xiao Zhan was right. Xiao Zhan's performance has never let the audience disappointment. Not only that, Xiao Zhan can always create surprises and is always full of freshness. This is Xiao Zhan, and he is destined to continue to shine in the future. In short, thank you friends for your attention and support to Xiao Zhan. Xiao Zhan is still very young and has a long road ahead. This means that Xiao Zhan can continue to bring good works to the audience. Just wait and see. As a real Peter Pan, just follow Xiao Zhan's footsteps and move forward side by side with Xiao Zhan. Next news. Jade Bones, Xiao did something against his will, and guilt and discouragement knocked him down. I have mentioned many times before that Xiao Zhan was limited by the charm of his voice when performing roles. This is to some extent it restricted his emotional expression, as if forming an invisible shortboard in his performing arts, and thus produced a barrel effect. The impact is not meant to be derogatory, but rather to highlight that within his overall talent, a lack of vocal charisma became a subtle weakness that could have affected the depth and emotional resonance of his characters. However, Toki Shadow in the TV series Tamako Hiruka showed significant improvement in the expression of his lines. His acting skills no longer rely solely on the expression of emotions, but through refined and connotative lines, allowing the audience to deeply feel the character's inner world. Such a change undoubtedly gives the character a richer layer and a more three-dimensional image, and also makes the audience's evaluation of the actor even higher. Are you planning to avenge your Yuan? When the word "your" is emphasized, I seem to be instantly drawn into the situation. His mood at the moment was complicated, full of doubts and expectations. This sentence is full of impulse and determination, revealing his passionate emotions. Earlier, he seemed a bit jealous, constantly trying to deny the connection between Zhu Yan and a Yuan. When a Yuan entrusted him, he even asked the other party directly, "What qualifications do you have?" However, at this moment, he regarded Zhu Yan and Zhi Yuan as one, which was unprecedented before. He followed Zhu Yan's words, because Zhu Yan used the title My Yuan. But more importantly, he spoke so harshly this time, actually hoping that Zhu Yan would deny it. Sadly, however, she did not do so. This incident was like a bolt from the blue to him, deeply touching the fragility of his heart, and then pushing him to make the decision to kill himself with a sword. Although Xiao is a person who is not moved by personal feelings, he still feels unprecedented depression and loss in the face of such a heavy blow. "I hurt the person you love deeply, and I'm willing to pay for it," he said. Behind this confession, on the one hand, he was touched by the other party's deep emotions and state, which aroused the guilt deep in his heart. On the other hand, the other party's determination that "I never want to see you again in this life" made him deeply aware of the consequences of his actions. More importantly, at that time, he believed that the Poseidon problem had been solved and that peace and tranquility could be restored to Kwangsang even without his participation. Therefore, under the influence of multiple factors, he made such a decision. I learned that many people were discussing that he acted quickly because he was worried about Zhu Yan losing control of her emotions. Once she couldn't control her emotions, she might trigger a heart-killing curse. Therefore, he chose to take the first step to avoid potential crises. In my opinion, Zhu Yan actually does not need to take action personally, because Xiang's inner guilt, discouragement and heartache have reached their peak. The combination of these emotions created a force powerful enough to plunge himself into deep pain. If he hadn't been forced into a desperate situation, he would never have chosen to become Ziyuan's enemy. As the Prince of Khongsang, he shoulders a heavy responsibility and has no choice. From a larger perspective, he must not and will not let countless innocent people take risks. His stance and decisions are all to protect more people, even if it means he must be enemies with some people. Therefore, he chose this against his will behavior. The pain this incident had caused him was already considerable. It is worth mentioning that mind reading plays a dramatic role here. Theoretically, Takage could understand all the truth with just a little bit of mind reading skills. However, he did not do this. Instead, he chose to love that person with passion and innocence, with an innocent heart. This choice undoubtedly makes his love deeper and more precious. I have never commented on Xiao Zhan's words "I hope she is sad," even though I have heard many people's interpretations of its meaning. I understand this feeling. When she doesn't show sadness, I might mistakenly interpret that as I don't matter to her, which is not what I want to see. Since there seems to be no future between me and her, I'm especially wondering now if I mean anything special to her, if I am more important than anyone else. This desire to be recognized and cherished is actually human nature. In the TV series Jade Bones, Xian did not indulge in the noble image of the flower of the high mountains, but went deep into the chaos of the world and experienced the various aspects of the world. It is precisely because he is in it that he can empathize with others, gain insight into all phenomena in the world, and maintain his deep affection for all living beings. Therefore, his inner emotions at this moment are reasonable. If he still tried to comfort him with words such as "don't be sad at this critical moment," he would not be able to truly touch the pain in his heart and would appear to be too superficial and pale. I have also said this in the past: if the person you fall in love with is me, it will be my supreme glory. However, if the person you fall in love with is not me, I am deeply grateful. I hope you feel that it hurts, but I hope someone can heal your scars. May your sorrow no longer be deep. There is an indescribable tacit understanding between Xiao Zhan and me, which comes from the sense of unity deep in our hearts. Full stop. To me, this fit far outweighs his physical attractiveness. We understand each other without words, as if we can understand each other's thoughts through eye contact. This tacit understanding makes our relationship deeper and makes us more happy together. I believe that true tacit understanding is not only reflected in words and actions, but also in the communication of hearts. Every moment I spend with Xiao Zhan, I can feel the existence of this tacit understanding. It makes our relationship stronger and makes me cherish the fate between us even more. The innocent look of the young prince is heartwarming, and this innocence and beauty makes me feel emotional. The young prince is like a blank sheet of paper, pure and innocent. I often fantasize about describing the colors of his childhood, and at this moment, I seem to have glimpsed bits and pieces of his childhood through this description. I marveled at the way his mother educated him. She allowed him to enjoy a carefree childhood as a child, which was the most valuable asset in his growth. What's attractive about this place is its unique contrasts, and Xiao Zhan's ability to capture and interpret details is particularly outstanding. Xiao Zhan's success lies not only in his looks and talent, but also in his ability to give each character a unique charm through delicate interpretation. His attention to and capture of details in his performance make the character more vivid, and the audience can feel the character's inner world and emotional fluctuations through his performance. Whether it is a movie character on the big screen or a TV series character on the small screen, Xiao Zhan can always vividly display the complexity and layering of his characters through subtle expression changes, body language and intonation. Xiao Zhan's grasp of details is not only reflected in his acting work, but also permeates into his daily life and personal works. His hand-drawn posters, for example, showcase his artistic talent and attention to detail. Each poster is carefully designed and meticulously drawn, and fans can feel his care and talent through these works. This attention to detail not only enhances the quality of the work, but also enhances fans' emotional connection with him. This unique contrast, both the aura of an idol star and the delicacy and sensitivity of an artist, makes Xiao Zhan particularly unique among many artists. Not only can he be radiant on the stage and unforgettable on the screen, he can also show a delicate and real side in life, bringing him closer to his fans. This dual charm gives him a unique position in the entertainment industry and attracts a large number of loyal fans. Xiao Zhan's success is also inseparable from his dedication and hard work in every job. He always faces every role and every project with a high degree of professionalism, and never slacks off. This attitude not only won the respect of people in the industry, but also deeply impressed his fans. Fans not only appreciate his appearance and talent, but also admire his diligence and hard work. Xiao Zhan's unique contrast and excellent capture of details make him unique in the entertainment industry. He is not only an excellent actor and singer, but also a meticulous artist and hard worker. It is these qualities that make him stand out among many stars and become a highly regarded and loved public figure. The young man Zhan and the prince are similar in age, but have very different personalities. This difference stems from their unique growth experiences. Zhan has experienced in the world since he was a child, and has seen a lot. He has been exposed to all kinds of conspiracies, and human relationships. Therefore, he learned how to protect himself in a complex environment and how to deal with various challenges with wisdom and agility. Zhan's agility and cunning are not only his survival skills, but also his magic weapon for walking in the world. Every move he makes is full of wit and intelligence, as if he can always find a way out of danger. The prince grew up in the royal palace, was strictly protected since childhood, and lived in a relatively simple environment. Although his world is full of power struggles, due to the protection of his elders, he is mostly exposed to the beautiful and kind side. Therefore, the prince's character is like uncarved jade, full of innocence and ignorance. He looks at the world from a simple and kind perspective, and always has the best expectations for people and things. This difference in personality is a reflection of their respective growth environments and experiences. Zhan grew up in the wind and rain, and his cunning was for survival, while the prince grew up under the protection of the greenhouse, and his innocence was given by the environment. Despite their different personalities, there is a complementary relationship between the two. Zhan's wit can help the prince find a way out of a complicated situation, while the prince's innocence can remind Zhan that there is still beauty and hope in the world. Their friendship has also been sublimated in this complementarity. Zhan appreciates the prince's sincerity and kindness, which makes him feel a sense of warmth in the turmoil of the world, while the prince relies on Zhan's wisdom and courage, which allows him to find support in the complicated palace life. The mutual support and understanding between the two made them more determined on their respective paths. The personality differences between the boys Zhan and the prince not only stem from their unique growth experiences, but also become an integral part of their relationship. They interpret friendship and growth in their own way, and use their own experiences and personalities to compose a touching story.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.